Hi, I'm Martin.
Have you ever felt like just up in sticks and running away because the plans for your life seem to be in tatters? Life has just got too much and you need to disappear off the radar and you feel like you need to start again? I'm sure lots of us have felt like that at some point in our life. We certainly have. In fact, more than once. We've been married almost 20 years now and have two boys, Harris, who is 17, and Fergus, who is 9 next month. When Harris was born, everything seemed quite fine until later when we were told it was likely he had Down syndrome and a very complex heart condition. Nothing could have prepared us for the journey ahead, and the plans that we had for our little family were now all broken. As Christians, we have a strong faith, but this unexpected diagnosis sent us into an unknown situation. Many times we have thought maybe if we just sail up, maybe move across the country, even the world. Why don't we move across the world? That would solve everything, wouldn't it? But it doesn't, because when we pray about our situation to God, He gave us this verse, and it's found in Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. Looking back, God reveals His plan for this part of our lives very clearly by the love and support of our family, our church family here in Fife and beyond, and the skilled medical teams involved in Harris's care, and this continues today.
Our time in isolation has allowed us to reflect on our past, our present and our future. It has been great spending time with Harris and with Fergus, and Julie and I have appreciated the extra time getting to know them even more. As Julia has said, we're about to celebrate our 20-year wedding anniversary next month, and we're thankful for the way that God has looked over us during the past 20 years. We look exactly the same as we did 20 years ago. Sometimes I try and work out what God has in store for us as a family, and I finally realised that I need to take one day at a time and listen more to God. 2 years ago, I had applied for a job in the Borders and was shortlisted for the role, down to the last 2 candidates. I honestly thought that this was the right move for us as a family. However, even though I knew the head teacher, did the best 2 interviews that I could according to the panel, I still didn't get the job and was completely puzzled by it all. The head teacher, who I knew well and is also a Christian, phoned to tell me the news and also stated they had a real feeling that I needed to stay in Fife. I received information only this week that made real sense of why God didn't want me at that school. Yet again, I've had a real sense that God is looking after us and I need to trust Him more. Don't get me wrong, there are times when we've been afraid, worried, concerned, anxious, but as a family we've learned to trust in God and trust in His plans, and that His plans are the best plans for us. God wants us to trust Him and trust in Him with all of our heart. Looking back, God has only not been by our side, but He's also carried us where needed and has made our paths straight. We really look forward to the future, and we're excited about God's plans for us in Kirkcaldy. We are praying for a future in Kirkcaldy, and we want to serve our community the best that we can. We are reminded in Proverbs that you can make plans, but the Lord's purpose will prevail.
So, if you're feeling like running away from your situation, why not consider running into God's arms? Because He is the one who knows the plans for your life that will prosper you and that will give you hope for the future.